Hello. Good morning, you guys. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Stacy Wilt. If you've never been here before, we are currently at Crowley's Ridge State Park. You may recognize this from my video from yesterday. We went swimming here. I stayed here for a couple nights in one of their rad little cabins, and today is my last day here. We are actually going to be taking off to another part of Arkansas this afternoon. So let me go ahead and show you guys where we're going today. So today we are going to be doing the Gateway Gap and Rock and Roll Highway. Here is the entire state of Arkansas, and right up here is where we are going to be going. So we are currently right about here on the map, and we're going to cut over to Walnut Ridge, take the Rock and Roll Highway down to Batesville, and then check out a few things along the way. Welcome to the Rock and Roll Highway. Here on the edge of the Ozarks and Arkansas Delta, you'll find numerous little towns that celebrate their rich but often overlooked musical history. In the 1950s, US Highway 67 was once the route of choice for traveling musicians such as Elvis Presley, Roy Orbison, and even local legends such as Johnny Cash and Conway Twitty. It's pretty fascinating to picture these music legends making a name for themselves out here in these small rural towns. Speaking of rural, agriculture is Arkansas's largest industry, utilizing 14.5 million acres as workable farmland. That equates to, well, a lot of food, y'all. Corn, cotton, wheat, and soybeans are all common crops grown in the Delta. Slowly, the road began to twist and turn as I headed east for the foothills of the Ozarks. Just 90 miles from Little Rock, you'll find the historic town of Batesville. And while there's plenty of eateries near the historic downtown, I had my sights set on enjoying the views of the White River for lunch. So the river, which is what this place is called, actually used to be called Josies. It's a very well-known motorcycle stop, especially on the weekends. I was asking the waitress about it, and they still have like tons of motorcyclists come in. I mean, when you get to see like the patio and stuff here, it makes total sense why. It's a perfect place to stop, have a drink, enjoy the views. I mean, if I lived anywhere near here, this is totally a place I would come hang out and drink a beer, for sure. But we're gonna finish eating, we being me, myself, and I. And then we're gonna head up to the next destination for the day, which I'm really, really excited to show y'all. It's another little kind of watering hole kind of place. So let me finish eating these shrimps here and we'll get back on the road. From Batesville, the ride route takes you north into the Ozarks, or the Gateway Gap as the route is aptly called. I mentioned that we were headed for a watering hole. And well, it's kind of a special one. A national natural landmark, Mammoth Spring is one of the world's largest springs with over 9 million gallons of water flowing hourly, with a constant temperature of 58 degrees Fahrenheit. These milky blue waters begin as rainfall, which seeps into the underground water table and eventually re-emerges from a system of interconnected cavities over 80 feet below the surface of the spring pool. Nature is pretty neat, y'all. While you can't swim in the spring itself, it forms the headwaters of the Spring River, one of Arkansas's most popular places to float in the summer months. Due to the constant flow of water from the spring, a hydroelectric plant was constructed in 1927 to make the town of Mammoth Spring a thriving center of commerce. Today, almost all of the original equipment remains in the plant, even though it was taken out of service in 1972. Since I didn't have time to enjoy a quick dip in the cold spring waters, I decided for the next best thing, and that's, of course, ice cream. You have all the cheesecakes?
Yes.
And we'll let you sample as many as you need.
Oh man. I'm never going home. Best thing to do after visiting Mammoth Springs is to come over to Spring Dipper and grab some ice cream. I decided to get a scoop of each of their cheesecake ice creams, and they are so good. They have like 30 to 40 different flavors at all times. They are made right here as well. This little ice cream shop's been here for 18 years. So that says something right there. Definitely if I was ever gonna come back here, this is a must stop. But I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy this because we still gotta get back down to Walnut Ridge to check out one more place for the day. I have to save him. Everyone say hi to Specky. He's a little shy right now. But you didn't become roadkill today, okay, buddy? Alright, little buddy. And they say motorcyclists are scary people. We're saving turtles. Back in the Delta, we finally made it back to where we started our ride along the Rock and Roll Highway. Walnut Ridge is home to the Guitar Walk, as well as the one and only place the Beatles ever stepped foot in the state of Arkansas. To commemorate the memory, Abbey Road and Beatles Park features Beatles memorabilia and street art for travelers to enjoy. Well, you guys, thank you so much for watching another one of these videos. Hopefully you found some things to do if you're ever in Northeast or Central Arkansas. Like I said, we did the Gateway Gap and Rock and Roll Highway loop today. It's about 200 miles and it took me a good part of the day to do it. However, you know me, I like to stop and do stuff. So you can probably do it a little faster than I can. But tomorrow we do go on another ride and we will be leaving this area and heading more towards the Delta region, doing some cool music history touring. There's definitely something on that video you guys are really gonna love. So definitely stay tuned for that. And then we have 2 more days of riding after that before we head home. So thank y'all for watching again. Be sure to subscribe, like this video if you liked it, drop any comments down below if you have any. And I will see y'all tomorrow on the next episode. Later, y'all. Next time on Discovering the Delta.